Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from IBG Models. It copies HMS Hotspur 1941 British H-class destroyer in 700 scale. So we have the commercial sample, and it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you will see in this video. We are going to open this kit, take a look at the parts as usual, and of course decide if it's worth your money. So first of all, here we have the standard box design for this brand. Here you can see comparison with my hand. Box art is quite nice, by the way. Then here on the side you can see some other kits from IBG Models. We reviewed some of them on our YouTube channel, so if you would like to see more, just type in to the search IBG Models and you will see some different reviews with tank kits and also with ships. So here you can see a marking guide, but obviously there will be a more detailed guide inside, so let's open it. It's a top opening box, and here's what we have inside. So there is a plastic bag with plastic sprues, then we have also another one with P thread and also decals, and assembly manual on the bottom. Obviously we'll check all this stuff a bit later, because we are going to start with this sealed plastic bag. I'm going to use scissors in order to cut through, and then we'll take a closer look at the plastic frames. In the meantime, let me remind you that you can support us financially. It is quite easy to do because we have special donate button on our website, and of course you are the one who will decide how much we will get for new photo and video equipment, or maybe for new kits. Okay, so just give me a second. I need to put out all those frames. So, on the first sprue with E letter on it, let's zoom in, we have parts of the deck. And as you can see, molding quality looks fine. Some of the parts are really tiny, for example this, so you have to be careful while, let's say, getting them into the right spot. Attachment points are also quite thin, so it should be easy to separate the parts and avoid damaging them. Okay. Next we go on with even smaller frame. Here we have the front deck. And as you can see, again, it is molded as a one-piece element, so you won't have to do anything. You just have to install the superstructures and you are good to go. And again, attachment points are thin enough in order to carefully separate the part and avoid unnecessary damage to it. Next we have slightly more interesting set of parts, because here we have the one-piece lifeboat. As you can see, it is just a matter of careful separation and, let's say, installing onto the ship. Those small parts are really funny. I mean, they're smaller than my fingertip, smaller than the fingernail, so you have to be careful while handling them. Here we also have some of the parts with the superstructures, cannons, and everything looks completely fine for 700 scale. Okay, and one more sprue here. So this one is slightly bigger, because here we have the whole hull, which is molded as one piece part. Also here we have superstructure parts, which are also one piece, some lifeboats, masts, and minor elements which will be attached to the ship. Let's zoom in back to the main hull. So as you can see, it is provided as a one piece element, and it looks completely fine in my opinion. The only thing which I'm, let's say, suggesting to do is to get some model stand for this build, because otherwise this ship will look weird. And I mean, some manufacturers include it into the kit, some do not. For example, this one does not include, so you have to get your own. Here we have plastic bag with P thread and decals, and as you can guess, a lot of details, they will be copied with help of P thread, so keep it in mind. You have to work a lot with metal parts. But first we have here Decal Sheet. Oops, just give me a second. Let's zoom in. So printing quality looks completely fine. I don't have any complaints about this, and I think it will be easy to work with those decals. As far as I remember, IBG Models decals were quite nice. And here we have P thread. So that's a quite nice bonus out of the box, because usually you have to buy separate P. Here you get it as a standard bonus, but you will have to install all those parts in order to get the proper detailing on your ship. And of course it will require some patience, of course it will require some experience from you, because these parts are really tiny. Here I can show you my fingertips so that you understand the size, and definitely you will need several sharp tweezers, otherwise it will be really tricky to apply them into the right spot. Next we go on with assembly manual. Here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So that's a color printed brochure. Here we have parts map, no history note, so if you would like to know more you will have to Google it. Next we continue with assembly process, which is shown with help of these 3D images, and as you can see everything starts with a turret. Then we continue with superstructure. Here we assemble some of the special boxes which will actually hinge the turret, as far as I can guess. I'm a bit confused because here, for example, on the railing you have to do several bends and achieve the precise angle, so it will be quite a funny work to do. Then you have to install all this stuff on the main deck, and then you combine it with the main hull. Next we continue with more railings here, more superstructures here. Then we install mast, also some railings in the nose section. Here we install this machine gun section, actually the turret section, and also some of the tubes. And note that for the tubes you have to install the PE parts. That's quite a funny task because it will have to be slightly curved. You saw it in the beginning, just give me a second. Here. So be ready for this. But as far as I can see, no, there are no templates, you have to do it with your own tools. Next we continue with live bolts. Here we install some railings and ladders. As you can see, these obviously they will be replicated with PE parts, and some final railings, these huge parts will have to be installed on the step 17. Next we have the rigging scheme. So there is some rigging to do, and here we have the marking guide for this ship. Obviously there is one marking option. As you can see, it copies the ship from Mediterranean Sea 1941, Battle of Cape Matapan. So Matapan. And as I said, this kit is already available on official IBG Models website, so if you would like to get it ASAP, just go there and order it. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such model here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for watching, and bye!